I want you to think about jumping into a pool,
Oh, yeah.
a really, really cold swimming pool. You stand at the edge, the water, well, it looks freezing.
Right. You were probably shivering a little bit.
Exactly. You are shivering. You really, really do not want to jump in.
No.
But, if you just sit on the edge and put just your feet in first, your body adjusts.
You get used to it.
Right. You take one small step, then you take another small step, and soon you were swimming, you were playing, you were actually, having fun.
Which is the best part.
Yeah. So, welcome to the deep dive.
Thank you. And, working into a party where everyone speaks English,
Oh, it is scary.
it feels exactly like that cold swimming pool.
Yes, it does.
I mean, you hear the loud music, you hear people talking very fast.
Your heart is probably beating very quickly.
Exactly. It feels very scary. But we are here to help you take those small steps.
Right. Today, we are looking at a really wonderful guide. It is called How to Talk to People at a Party.
I love this guide.
Me too. And our mission for this deep dive is to give you, the listener, some very simple tools. We want to help you learn easy words and easy actions.
Because going to a party in a new language is a very brave thing to do.
It is so brave.
You might worry about making mistakes,
Ah,
or you might worry that people will judge you.
right?
But this guide shares a very big secret. And that secret is
Wait, this it?
you do not need perfect English to have a good time.
Wow, really?
Really?
You just need a plan.
Just a plan. I like that. So just like the swimming pool, we will not jump into the deep water today.
No, let's start in the shallow water.
Right, the easy part. Before we go to the party, we need to know the basic words. We need to know what to call the things around us.
That is a great place to begin.
Let's talk about the words you will hear the most.
Okay, so the guide gives us a few essential words, very simple words. The first word is party.
Party.
Yeah. A party is simply a fun gathering. People come together to celebrate. There is usually food.
Always food, I hope. All right, and there's usually music. People are there to just relax.
Okay, so that is a party. Now, if I invite you to my house for a party, I am the host.
Right,
Or if a woman invites you, she is the hostess.
exactly. The host is the person who creates the party.
They open their door to you.
Yeah, they buy the drinks. They want everyone to feel happy.
And because the host invited you, you are a guest.
Yes. Everyone visiting the house is a guest. You are a guest, and, well, the stranger standing next to you is also a guest.
So you are all in the same boat.
Right. You are all there to enjoy the host's party.
Okay, so when guests are at a party, they talk to each other. The guide calls this a conversation.
Yes. A conversation is just two or more people talking and listening.
Talking and listening, got it. But the guide uses a special phrase for the talking you do at a party, right?
Yes, it does. It calls it small talk.
Small talk.
This is an incredibly important idea. What is very interesting here is that small talk is just light, easy talk.
Light talk. Okay.
It is not about heavy problems. You don't talk about money problems.
Oh, no.
Right? You don't talk about being sad. You talk about very simple, easy things. Like the food
Yeah.
or the music.
Okay, but small talk sounds a bit, I don't know, unimportant.
I get that.
Why do we talk about simple things? Is small talk just like a light snack before a big dinner?
A light snack.
Yeah, like a small snack just wakes up your stomach before the real food comes.
A light snack is a perfect way to describe it. I love that.
Oh, good.
You don't start a giant dinner right away. You get ready first. In human psychology, small talk is actually highly important. It is a security test.
Wait, a security test? That sounds very serious.
It does sound serious.
Tell me more about that.
Well, when two strangers meet, the brain is very careful. The brain asks, is this person friendly?
Right.
Is this person kind? Are they safe to talk to?
Okay. And small talk answers those questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you talk about the weather or you agree that the music is good, you are showing the other person that you are friendly. You are building a bridge of trust.
Oh, I see. So we do not use small talk to share deep secrets.
No, definitely not.
We use small talk to prove we are safe, we are friendly,
Yes.
and after we build that bridge of trust, maybe we can talk about bigger things later.
That is exactly it. Small talk is the key that unlocks the door to a real friendship.
Okay. So what does this all mean for the listener? Now that we know what small talk is, how do we actually do it?
Right, because doing it is the hard part.
Yeah. Sometimes just walking up to a stranger is the hardest part of the night. Your feet feel stuck to the floor.
Oh, the guide understands this feeling perfectly.
Thank goodness.
It breaks the whole process down into 3 very simple steps. It takes away the fear, by giving you 3 easy actions to follow.
Okay, I'm ready. What is step 1?
Step 1 is smile and say hello.
Just smile.
Just smile. The guide says a smile is your best tool. A smile is a friendly sign everywhere. Even if you do not speak a single word of English, a smile says, I am friendly.
Right. You just smile and say, hi, I am, and then say your name. What is your name?
It is so simple, but it works every single time.
Okay, step 1 is easy. What is step 2?
Step 2 is ask a simple question.
Simple question.
Yes. The guide is very clear about this rule. Do not ask hard questions. Do not ask confusing questions. Keep it simple.
Got it. And step 3?
Step 3 is listen and answer. When the new person speaks, look at them. Look at their eyes.
Okay, look at their eyes.
Yeah. And you don't need to give a long speech back to them. You just say short, kind things. You can say, oh, nice. Or you can say, really. Or me too.
Okay, let's unpack this a little bit. Smile, ask a simple question, and listen.
Those are the 3 steps.
I have a practical question about step 2.
Sure, go ahead.
The guide says to ask a simple question, but what if I feel nervous and my mind goes completely blank? Because I know some English, but when I'm scared, I forget all my words.
That is completely normal. Do not worry. Let's look at why that happens.
Please.
When you are nervous, your body feels fear.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel fear, your brain goes into survival mode. It turns off the part of your memory that remembers big, difficult words.
Yes. Your brain freezes.
Exactly.
Brain freeze. I hate that feeling. How do we stop the brain freeze?
Well, you stop it by not relying on your memory.
What do you mean?
A simple question should be about things you can see or hear right now.
Oh, right in the room.
Yes, right in the room. You do not need to search your brain for a complex topic. Just look around you.
Okay.
Do you hear a song playing? Ask about the song.
Like, do you like the song?
Perfect. Do you see a beautiful painting on the wall? Ask about the painting. You use the physical room to help you speak.
Wow. You use the room to rescue you. I love that.
It really works.
So if looking around the room is the best way to find a simple question, let's look at the most popular spot at any party.
The food table.
Yes, the food table.
The food table is always the busiest place in the house. The guide gives us wonderful examples of how to talk at the food table.
You know, I always think the food table is like the safe zone in a video game.
A safe zone. How so?
Well, in a video game, you run around facing challenges, but then you find a safe zone. You can rest there. Nothing can hurt you there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, at a party, the food table is the safe zone. Everyone standing there wants the exact same thing. They all want to eat.
That is brilliant. Because everyone wants to eat, you already have a shared goal.
Right.
You have something in common with every person standing next to the cheese and crackers.
Exactly.
Let's practice this. Let's do a role play to show how this works.
Okay, I am ready.
Let's do a bad conversation first.
A bad one. Okay. I will be the guest. I walk up to the food table. You are a stranger standing there.
Okay, I'm standing by the chips.
I want to use step 2, but I pick a bad question. I walk up to you and say, hello, what is the meaning of life?
If you say that to me at a party, I will probably look frightened and walk away.
Too heavy.
It is way too heavy. It is too confusing for a party.
Yeah.
I don't know you yet. We haven't built that bridge of trust.
Right. No heavy questions. Okay, let's try the good way.
Okay, take 2.
I will use the guide's best advice. I walk up to the food table. I use step 1. I smile.
Go ahead.
I say, hi there. I say my name. What's your name?
I see your smile, so I relax. I say, hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, now I need a simple question. The guide suggests talking about the host.
Right.
So I ask, how do you know the host?
See, that is the perfect question.
It is.
Yes, because both of us know the host. So I answer, oh, we work together at the hospital. How about you? How do you know the host?
I'm his neighbor. I live next door.
Great.
And then I can look at the table. I can ask another simple question about what I see.
Use the room.
Right. Have you tried these chocolate cookies yet?
Not yet. Are they good?
Yes, they are delicious. You should try one.
That was so easy.
It really was.
It is like passing a ball back and forth, a very light soft ball.
Yeah, catching it and throwing it back.
What is fascinating about your cookie question is why it works so well.
Why does it work?
Because human beings love to share their opinions on simple things.
Oh, that is true.
When you ask someone if a cookie is good, you make them feel like an expert. You make them feel helpful. It gives their brain a little boost of happiness.
Wow. So asking for advice about food actually makes the other person like you more.
Yes, exactly. People love to help.
That is so cool. Okay, so let's say we talk for a few minutes. We talk about the cookies. We talk about the host. But I want to go get a drink. I need to end the conversation.
Right.
The guide tells us something very comforting here. It says you do not have to talk for a long time.
No, a short talk is a good talk.
A short talk is a good talk. I like that.
You do not need to talk to one person for an hour. 5 minutes is wonderful. 3 minutes is wonderful.
But how do I leave? I don't want to just turn around and walk away in silence. That feels rude.
It does feel rude. But the guide gives us a polite goodbye.
Okay, what is it?
When there is a quiet moment, you just smile and say, "Nice talking to you."
Nice talking to you.
Yes. Then you can slowly walk away. It is clean, it is polite, and very friendly.
Nice talking to you. I can definitely remember that. So the food table is a great safe zone,
Yes, it is.
but you can't hide by the food all night.
No, you shouldn't.
Eventually, you have to walk around the room. What else can you say to people away from the food?
The guide provides a bigger toolkit for this. He gives us more simple questions you can use anywhere in the house.
For example.
Well, if you are standing in the living room and music is playing, you can ask, "Do you like the music?"
That is super easy. The person might say, yes, it has a great beat.
Or they might say, "It is a little loud for me."
Right. And either way, you have started a conversation.
Yes. Another great question from the guide is, "Have you been here before?"
Have you been here before? That is very useful.
It is. Maybe it is a party the host throws every year. The person can say, "No, this is my first time."
Then you can say, me too.
Exactly. Or they might say, "Yes, I came to this party last year." Then you can ask if last year was fun.
Oh, here's a question I really like from the guide. What do you do for fun?
Oh, yes.
Let's explain this one. What do you do for fun is a friendly way of asking, what do you like to do in your free time?
Right. When you're not working at your job, what do you enjoy doing?
Why is this a good question?
It is a wonderful question because people love talking about their hobbies.
They really do.
Someone might say, "I love watching scary movies." Or they might say, "I play soccer on the weekends."
And when people talk about things they love, they smile.
Yes, they feel good. And they will connect that good feeling with you.
Oh, that makes sense. You know, the guide also gives us an action that is very, very kind.
Which one?
If you are walking to the kitchen, you can look at the person next to you and ask, can I get you a drink?
Yes. "Can I get you a drink?" This is an act of service.
It shows you are a thoughtful person.
It really does. If you are going to get water for yourself, it is so easy to ask if they want water too. It makes a great impression.
Okay, so these questions are great tools, but I want to push back a little bit.
Okay, put it back.
I am putting myself in the listener's shoes. We need an escape plan.
An escape plan.
Yes. What if I ask someone about their hobbies and they give a really long answer? What if they speak very fast?
That happens.
What if they use slang words I do not know?
Do not panic. The guide provides what we call fail-safes.
Fail-safes, what is that?
A fail-safe is an emergency plan. If a machine breaks down, the fail-safe stops it from exploding.
Okay, I like emergency plans.
In a conversation, if you do not understand the English being spoken, you have phrases to save you.
I love the idea of an emergency phrase. What is the first one?
The first one is very common. You just say, "Sorry, can you say that again?"
Let's repeat that slowly for our listener. Sorry, can you say that again?
Yes. It is polite and completely normal.
Really?
Yes. Even native English speakers use this phrase all the time, especially when the music is loud.
Okay, but what if they say it a second time and they still speak too fast?
Right.
What if I still have no idea what they're talking about?
Yep.
Can I just be honest?
Yes, you can.
Because the guide says I can simply say, my English isn't perfect.
Yes, my English isn't perfect. Or you can say, "I am still learning English."
Okay, I have to admit, I'm a little worried for our listener here.
Why is that?
Well, if I go to a party and I tell someone my English isn't perfect, will they be annoyed?
Annoyed? No.
Will they be angry that I am making them work hard to talk to me? Will they just walk away?
It is completely natural to fear that, but it almost never happens.
It doesn't.
Let's connect this to the bigger picture of human nature. Most people are naturally kind.
Yeah, I guess so.
Most people want to be helpful.
So you think honesty makes things better?
I do. Think about being open and brave. When you say, "My English isn't perfect," you're being brave. You're being honest.
That is true.
When people hear that, they immediately relax. They stop using complicated slang. They slow down.
Oh, that makes sense.
They actually respect that you are brave enough to come to a party and try speaking a new language.
That is a beautiful way to look at it. Instead of pretending you understand and, nodding like a robot,
Exactly.
you show them you are a real person who is learning. And people like real people.
Pretending to understand is stressful for you. Being honest removes the stress. It invites the other person to be patient and helpful. It builds a stronger connection.
Wow. Because most people are kind, you really have nothing to fear.
Nothing to fear.
The water in the pool isn't going to hurt you. You just have to put your feet in and paddle a little bit. You will be okay.
You will be more than okay. You will do great.
Okay, so let's review everything you need to remember for your next party. Let's summarize the tools you now have in your toolkit.
Good idea. The guide gives us 5 main points to remember.
Let's hear them.
Point number 1, smile and say hello. Your smile is your best tool to show you are friendly.
Point number 2, ask simple questions. Remember, do not rely on your memory. Look at the room around you. Ask about the food. Ask about the music. Ask how they know the host.
Right. Point number 3, listen and give short answers. You do not need to give a long speech. Just look at them and say, oh, nice, or me too. Let them do the talking.
Point number 4, say goodbye nicely. When you are ready to get a drink or take a break, wait for a quiet moment. Smile and say, nice talking to you. It is simple and polite.
And point number 5, practice makes better.
Oh, yes. Practice.
Before you go to the party, practice at home. Practice with a friend. Look in the mirror and practice saying your simple questions out loud. Get your mouth used to making the sounds.
That is great advice. Next time you go to a party, I want you to remember this. Your goal is not to talk to every single person.
No, that is too much.
Your goal is not to be the loudest or funniest person in the room. Your goal is just to talk to one new person.
Yeah.
Just one.
That is a perfect goal.
If you talk to one person, you win. You can do it.
You absolutely can. And before we finish today, I want to leave you with one final thought. Something very important to think about.
Oh, I am ready. What is it?
Well, we spend so much time worrying about our speaking. We worry about finding the perfect English words. We worry about our grammar.
Yes, so much worrying.
But what if you ask just one simple question, and then you truly, deeply listen?
If you truly listen, what happens next?
The other person will probably do all the talking for you.
Ha! That is true.
People love to talk about themselves and their opinions. What if being a great conversationalist in English isn't really about how much you speak?
What is it about then?
What if it is simply about how well you listen? A good listener makes people feel special, and a good listener is always welcome at any party.
That is a wonderful thought. You do not have to be a perfect speaker if you are a great listener.
Exactly.
You only need a few small steps to get into the swimming pool. Once you are in, you just smile, listen, and enjoy the water. You are going to do great.
Nice talking to you today. We hope you feel ready and excited for your next party.
Nice talking to you too. Enjoy the party, everyone. Bye for now.
Goodbye.